Hello, today I will be making a Blender Ranch dip. And what's really nice about this dip is before anything else goes into it, we have got protein, veggies, dairy, serve it with veggie sticks, serve it with whole wheat crackers, and you are hitting so much nutrition for you and your little ones. So I'm gonna give mine a little taste test here with my carrot. So first off, our ingredients. Today I have a handful of things. I have a big bunch of fresh parsley. I have some green onions or chives. I will also be using a couple cloves of garlic, a can of white Great Northern beans, some low-fat plain yogurt, and then for other spices I have black powder, black pepper, garlic powder, a little bit of cayenne, and some tarragon. First thing I'm gonna do, as always, is wash my hands. Then I'm gonna grab some of the equipment I need for today, which I have a colander, a bunch of different mixing, measuring spoons and measuring cups, a little rubber spatula, bigger measuring cup, clear bowl to serve everything in, and of course my big blender. So first thing I'm gonna need to do is rinse and drain my beans. So we'll open this can, pour into the colander, and let all that kind of bean goop fall off. We will give it a good rinse. Okay, we'll let those drain for a little bit. While I do, I will get some of my other stuff ready. So, I'm going to chop up some of my fresh herbs and spices here. Throw this off to the side for cleanup. So I have 2 cloves of garlic. I'm just going to give them a rough chop. And then this garlic will go into my blender. Along with my beans. And then I'm also going to use a 1/4 cup of water just to help get that blending process going. Make sure that's right. A little too much. Perfect. Okay. I'm gonna blitz these until they are smooth. If my stuff wants to turn on. So we will blend. Okay, so that looks pretty smooth to me. Next, we're gonna have to add in all of our other stuff. So to make sure I get the amounts right, I have my little cheat sheet next to me if you see me looking down. But we're gonna do some of that green onion. I'm gonna just chop off the tops here. We're gonna use about a tablespoon, which I have. Stuff them in. Whoop. And since, you know what? None's gonna go to waste. How about that? We'll do the same for our parsley. I'm just going to kind of tear off some of the top here. Give it a rough chop. And then into our blender. Ooh, very fragrant. Okay. I need a half cup of this plain yogurt. Whoop. Making a mess up here. Okay. Set that off to the side. Okay. Now I have all these other small little bits of herbs. I need half a teaspoon of garlic powder. Half teaspoon. Calls for an 1/8 teaspoon of cayenne. That's not very much, so I'm just going to eyeball it. Give it a good shake. A 1/4 teaspoon of our black pepper. Quarter teaspoon of our tarragon. And then, oh, my lemon juice, which is right behind Uday. Do you mind grabbing it? And then 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. Okay. Bam, bam, bam. Next, we will blend it one more time to again make it nice and smooth. If need be, feel free to give your blender a scrape down with your trusty spatula. Make sure everything gets incorporated. And then I'm going to give it another go in the blender. Okay. So, with that, our blender dip is ready. Pour it into a nice serving bowl. And what's really nice about this dip is before anything else goes into it, we have got protein, veggies, dairy. Serve it with veggie sticks. Serve it with whole wheat crackers. And you are hitting so much nutrition for you and your little ones. So I'm gonna give mine a little taste test here with my carrot. Very flavorful. Probably could use a little bit of chilling in the fridge to just let it thicken up. But overall, very delicious, very healthy. If you would like to try this out, please let me know. Tell me what you serve it with. And if you would like to check out other easy recipes, please click here. I have so much mess to clean up.